in and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult, let more. I don't know why you love me, yeah. You got it bad.
So jumping right in, I'm starting off with priming my client's face with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, using soft but pressing motions, moving that product around the whole center and perimeter of her face. So for this tutorial, I'll be doing her foundation, concealing and bronzing first. So I'm going in with the Juvias Place Warrior 2 palette, taking that shade Zamia and applying it around her mouth and under eye to color correct before I start to conceal. Please make sure to set this color so that you don't have any bleed out through your foundation or concealer. You see me here going in with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Facial Spray, then blending out that foundation. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Golden Beige. After blending that foundation out, I'm picking up my MAC Powder Foundation in the shade NC42, just helping to set that foundation into her skin nice and smoothly. Here I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Beige and applying that under the eyes, in her T-zone, upper lip and chin area, and then I'll blend that color right out. So to deepen her nose structure, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, now in the shade Tan Neutral. You'll see I'll be using some soft circular motions to blend that concealer out, adding that lighter shade of the Juvias Place Bronze Duo Medium palette, just to set that concealer in. Now I'm going in with the Ben Nye Banana Powder and setting those concealed areas. You'll see me going back and forth with that Bronze Duo palette color and the banana powder, working those colors in to contour the structure of her nose.
lies that can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us. Everything I need between those thighs. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get.
Now taking that same Juvia's Place medium bronze duo palette, I'll start to bronze the perimeters of her face, giving a more subtle, natural look. After bronzing, I'm going to swipe off that banana powder and move on into emphasizing her cheekbone area. After shaping her cheekbones, I'm going to take the Juvia's Place Tan Bronze Duo palette and just swipe above that banana powder line, and then you just see me cleaning that up as I go. Now going into eyes, I'm going to start by just cleaning up her brows a tad bit. Then you'll see me working that same shade from the Juvia's Place Duo palette into the brows before shaping and filling them in. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Brunette. You'll see me using a soft hand to scope out her brows, really just going with the natural shape she has.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing pussy slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might mystify. Fuck the night, I keep the wallet in my shorty bag. You know she want mine when she tattoo that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming, you a rider. It's that roll myself a day and count my figure shit. It's that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I drop 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you nodding off, then it's gon' be some shit. Well, you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Well, I'm Stunna till I die. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Well, I'm Stunna till I die. Fuck it, I just run it up before I go. Would you tell the world my secrets if I let you close? Feel my face in action. These days no my aim. Niggas be blasting. Living in the middle. This shit might drive you mad. Feeling pretty mixed up. But this life shit ain't all bad. Bloody, bloody murder. There ain't no second chances. Well, you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Well, I'm Stunna till I die. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Well, I'm Stunna till I die.
Moving on to eyes, I'm going to use the P. Louise Rumor 2 base to set her eyes before adding that shadow.
I'm too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame, yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap, too sexy for that jack, yeah, yeah. Okay, alright, that's fine, okay, okay. I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests, and I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. And she popped a Tesla, now she gonna let you. Okay, alright.
After blending out that base, I'm going to go in with the MAC Patrick Star highlighter, and I'm just going to add that in the center of her eyes as my shimmer shade. It's really pigmented, gives me that gold highlighty effect. So just over top of that highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Juvias Place Warrior 2 palette. I'm taking the shade Yodette and packing that into the crease of her eyes and working outward to blend.
Too sexy for that jack, yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame, yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap, too sexy for that jack.
Now going on top of that Yodette shade, I'm going to move to the shade Coal Fur from the same palette just to deepen and give a more smoky look. So as you've noticed on that first eye, I did finish going in with the liner, but I'm just taking those same exact steps, those same shades, and applying it to the other eye. You'll see me going back and forth between each, just packing on those shadows to both.
Oh, I need you, boy. 'Cause I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you. To find someone like you. Yeah, yeah, 'cause I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you. To find someone like you. Baby, I want this to last forever. Oh yeah, baby, I want this. Can we make this last forever? Oh yes. Ooh, 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 ooh.
So here I'm going in with the same Warrior 2 palette. Now moving to the shade Walvana. Just on the ends of her eye just to deepen that smoke effect. So actually dropping this gem, Beauty by Courtney uses this very brown rich shade for her eyeliners, which is the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint in the shade Unveil. I'm applying the lip paint with a simple painter's brush that I got from Michael's. So to set that lipstick in place, I'm going back in with the shade Yodette and just going over where I put that liner, of course, on her eye. Doing this really emphasized that liner. So again, Beauty by Courtney, y'all go check her out. She's amazing and always drops some gems that other artists can use. Now you'll see me just adding a little bit of that Walzana color back on the ends of where that liner ends and meets with that crease color and just smoking that out. Remember to use like a really light hand. You don't want to bring the color too far up to go into her crease, but you want it just enough to kind of give it a contrast. So here I'll be prepping to apply her lashes. I'll be going in with the Duo Glue. I'm just applying a thin coat along that liner and close to her lash line. Now for eyeliner, I'll be going in with the NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Cocoa. It's a really rich brown and it complements my client's eyes so well, so I just thought it was a perfect touch. Then just adding Yodette underneath the lower lash line and smoking that out.
When you slide it, dip, 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 baby, ride it. Don't hesitate when you get cause you want, let it get, they can have a date for you.
Now going forward to her lips, I used the NYX lip liner in the shade Downtown Beauty and used that same cocoa that was on her eyes to give a little bit of dimension to her lips. You'll see me going in with the pure white concealer, dabbing that right into the center, going over that with MAC lip gloss right on top.
So I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm dead. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dead. You got something real, not bad. wanna get with me, stop.
So to complete this really bronze, smoky eye, I'm going to accentuate her brows by adding that same medium beige concealer to the tails of her eyebrow.
You try and come back when you're famous. I always want to prove, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop. Those on this side, those over on this side. Hey, told me about all your insecurities for what? Drag me like 2 hours to your family's house for what? Said you need some time, but I should stick around for what? Always felt like sticking around's the same.
Alright, so here's the finished look. It came out so pretty, so natural, so subtle, but those eyes are popping. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Just slow